Grant Hill has it knocked away. Marbury streaking to the hoop the other way. Reed with a board for Detroit.
Great hustle defensively by Grant Hill.
Dumars for three. Joe Dumars in his 13th year, and after all these years, still a threat.
But I still think he's got a ways to go.
Plagued by injuries in his 7-year NBA career. From the outside again is Dumars for three. His second three-pointer. He's got an early 6. And when you talk to the T-Wolf players and the coach, Flip Saunders, they said if there's any kind of weakness on this team now, especially with Gugliotta out, it is the center position. But Roberts looking pretty strong. Picks up the foul there as Don Reed gets the bucket.
What a beautiful pass inside by Joe Dumars as well. Dumars had the ball along the baseline, and he goes behind his back away from the double team, and Reed lays it in, and now he'll go to the line. A chance to complete the three-point play.
10 points for Terry Porter, whose minutes have continued to increase with Gugliotta out of the lineup. Another 13-year veteran, Joe Dumars. So a little bit of a show here from Dumars and Porter.
And these two veterans saying, young fellas, this is the way you get it done.
While the Pistons are 9 of 14 from the free throw line. Difference of 9 points there, and the T-Wolves, though, still with a 5-point lead. Turnaround by Dumars, and he's got it.
Boy, he is so smart. They had the switch, and Stephon Marbury wound up on Dumars. He backed him down, took the shot clock down. Nice turnaround jumper.
But they could be, if they're able to pull it off, if Kevin McHale and the management here in Minnesota can pull it off somehow. What a cornerstone franchise Marbury and Garnett could be for years.
Right, and especially if you add Gugliotta to that mix.
Dumars with a nice lean in, and Dumars with 14 points leads the Pistons.
The flashback to about 10 years ago. Dumars.
We have yet to see Jerry Stackhouse in this third quarter. As Garnett misses, Stanley Roberts is there with another miss, and out comes Lindsey Hunter. Joe Dumars spotting from three.
Joe Dumars is feeling it now. You saw him, even the one that he missed a while ago. He jumped into his defender trying to create the contact and gives Kevin Garnett a little shoulder on the way up the court.
Pistons on a 12-3 run and with a 3-point lead with just about 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
And they're going to their hot man. They continue to look for Dumars.
Dumars is feeling it. 19 points for Dumars. His average on the season is under 12. 13 years ago, as we look at Stackhouse, who checks back in.
And here's Dumars again. Marbury trying to cover him one-on-one. He shoots a fall-away jumper. He came out in 1985, Dan. The Nuggets absolutely loved him.
Kevin McHale, the confidence to hand him a 5-year contract here in Minnesota. Dumars with the bucket and the foul.
And Dan, they're still trying to cover Dumars, as hot as he is.
Dumars may want to stick around. He says he will decide at the end of the season if he's going to retire. He says it really depends on who's the coach. He likes Alvin Gentry, and he says if it is Alvin Gentry, that would help his cause of sticking around. But he could set a club record in Detroit. With his 14th season, he would pass Isaiah Thomas and Bill Laimbeer as the most years with Detroit at 14. He's got 22 points, 12 in the last 5 minutes. Well, with Grant Hill in this Piston lineup, you might be surprised who Kevin Garnett said his team was most concerned with coming into this game today.
But, I'm really not worried about the other position, but Joe Dumars always gave us, fits. And a player like that, just gotta, he and Terry be going against each other, so it'll be like old times, So hopefully I can pump TP up to go in this bag of tricks and pull out some of them finals moves,
Pretty nice move there by Jerome Williams.
And it was Joe Dumars who created it, because Dumars ran to the corner and 2 defenders went with Joe because he had been so hot. You see 2 of them, Porter and Parks, there, and that leaves Jerome Williams wide open underneath.
Joe Dumars is back into the Piston lineup. Again, Grant Hill has yet to score in the fourth quarter or the first overtime period, and We hear again from Joe Dumars, who now has 26.
We're seeing an awful lot of people get to the middle of the floor with single coverage. Not much help defensively on either end of the floor right now.
Grant Hill, we'll see if Garnett gives him a little bit of cushion. Instead, Hill over to Dumars. Arcing shot, and it's good. Dumars has 28. Pistons within 2. 40 seconds to go. And again, he waits till 5 seconds are left before he starts his drive. Kicks it out to Garnett, and Garnett wins it. Up, still 1.2 left. 115, 113. Grant Hill lobbing it in, and they never got their hands on it. Finally, this one is in the books. In 2 overtimes, the Minnesota Timberwolves snap a 3-game losing streak.